My name is Flame Monroe. I am 30 plus years of age, and these boobs have got to go. I was born Marcus Parker, but everybody affectionately called me Sissy Marcus because I was very flamboyant and happy with who I was. I knew who I was. There was no shame because my grandmother didn't raise me like that. It is important for some people to have he or she labels, but Flame just works for me because I know who I am. After I got out of high school, I went to a club in Chicago called The Baton, and I saw the female impersonators, and oh my God, they were beautiful and glamorous and sexy and gorgeous, and they would have guest spots on Sunday night. So I went for the first time, and the lights hit me, and the audience loved me, and I think I made $2 in tips, but it was not even about the money. It was about the screams and the applause, and Flame Monroe was born. In the midst of my performing, I realized I wanted to make some changes to my look and my appearance because I wanted to wear bustier dresses and I didn't want them to lay on my chest. So I got my first set of breast implants in Mexico. And those are okay, and I kept those for about 6 years, and then I went to a doctor in Michigan Avenue who did a fantastic job. I had saline, a C-cup, I thought they were perfect, but I had one girl who was very close to me say, I think you need bigger boobs, Flame. Went to another part of Mexico and went downhill from there. This third set I caught infection and lost the right one for 8 weeks. Then I had to let my body heal, and I went back and got them done again. I think they must have put some burritos or some tacos or some taquitos up in my chest or something, because one is bothering me, like pain, and the other one is just dangling. I've only wanted to add on. I added on breasts, I added on the hips and the butt, but I've never removed anything. We like our parts. We like what God gave us. We're very happy. I love women, especially very masculine lesbian women, and I did fall in love in 2002. I have 3 kids that are really special people, but we were not compatible, and thank you to the state of California because they gave me sole custody. I take care of my kids on my own. My son Jamarcus is 13, my daughter Isabella is 12, and my baby girl Izaria is 9. My children are the most amazing people in the world. They are happy, they keep me grounded, and they love me. As strange looking as I am to some people and as outlandish as I can be, my children don't see that. All they see is Dad. Now it's time to get my breast fixed because I'm afraid that something's going to go wrong, and then who's going to raise my children? So I just want to get them repaired correctively and be whole again.
This next patient's name is Flame. Flame is a gentleman who lives both as a male and as a female. Just a few years ago, it was considered bad practice to give a male female breast implants. But because things have really changed now in society, it's very acceptable to consider doing that under the right circumstances. She currently has breast implants that are actually quite old and has a superior displacement. There must be an encapsulation. Obviously has large scars and has the very difficult to fix double bubble deformity. Why don't we bring her in?
So we're gonna say her.
I don't know what her preference is. Why don't you bring Flame in and we'll ask her.
Can you please send in Flame?
Flame.
Good morning.
Hi, Dr. Nassif.
Nice to meet you. How are you?
Terry Dubrow, pleasure to meet you.
Good morning, nice to meet you.
Please have a seat.
It's overwhelming to know that after 14 years, somebody's going to really take a serious look on what they're going to do with these boobs of mine. So I'm a little apprehensive about it, but I'm excited at the same time.
Could you give us a little sort of synopsis of your situation? We know you've had some breast surgery, right? But
yes.
you live as a man, but you work as a woman, correct?
Yes. I am a stand-up comedian by profession and a female impersonator. And performing to me was more important than anything until I became a dad.
Flame Monroe is a dad by day and a drag queen by night to support his 3 kids. Okay, I can understand that. That's respectable.
You don't consider yourself in a transgender mode, right?
I do consider myself transgender, but just not with a whole hoopla-ha behind it, because I'm dad to my children. I'm Mr. Flame to their friends.
Okay, so we respect that.
So I never took anything off from my anatomy. I only added on.
Okay.
He and she labels mean absolutely nothing. Flame is everything. Flame is the provider, the moneymaker, the mom, the dad, the brother, the sister, the friend, the provider, the entertainer, the comedian, everything.
So you got breast implant surgery at what age?
My first breast implants were 22. I went to Mexico. It was a backyard bootleg, but they were great. It was a B set. They were good. Then I went to Chicago, where I'm from, and had a C cup done. Saline, great doctor, perfect breasts. Listen to another queen. I had to have bigger breasts. I should have kept those because they were perfect. Went back to another part of Mexico. I caught an infection, so for 8 weeks, I just really got really ill, really sick.
Okay. Did they have to come out?
Yeah, they had to take them both out.
Okay, so we need to go in, look, and figure it out, all right?
Okay. Heading to exam, I am a little nervous. It's been a while since I've exposed my naked breast to anyone. I never let anyone see the deformity of my breasts.
All right, let me focus on your chest for a minute.
Flame's implants have been in there for 14 years. Terry has to identify what's going on here.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a little squeeze. So they're encapsulated, but they're sort of a soft encapsulation. So these are pretty significant darkened scars that you have down here. And you have what we call a double bubble deformity right here, where it goes bloop, bloop. So this one may require a procedure that involves scarring around the areola. How do you feel about that?
I'm good with that.
You're okay with that?
I'm okay with that.
Scars don't scare you, huh?
At all. I can always camouflage the scars. I cannot camouflage a size C breast and a size E breast. Why have you here? Does my breathing sound off to you? Because my girlfriend told me my breathing sounds off. She said,
Wait a minute, what did you say? Your what?
Girlfriend. Just a friend. I do date females only, lesbians.
You date lesbians?
I like very emasculated lesbian women
Interesting.
that look like men, that treat me like a woman, that act like men.
Yeah. Okay, all right. So I will try to do some magic, but will you give me permission to manipulate the outer skin envelope in case I need to?
I'm going to put my whole trust in you guys to make me feel regular and real again. Today, Dr. Dubrow gave me great news. He's going to help me get my life back, feel good about myself again, and in a few months, I see myself working consistently, which is what I love to do. Lord, play on these hands. Make sure that these beautiful hands make these breasts beautiful like they used to be. See, it's all good. Let's do it.
I hear that. Flame.
Good morning.
Good morning, how are you?
Good morning, Dr. Dubrow. How are you?
Good, how do you feel?
I feel okay. I'm nervous about having my surgery. I'm nervous about going under, but I want to work more and do what I do, so I'll be happier because a happy dad will be happy children. You see how that tit does what it wants to do? That body is banging, and I like to wear clothes like that because I'm known as the queen of whole nasty glamour. That's what they call me. So I need you to make me whole nasty glamorous again.
We'll take very good care of you.
I'm looking forward to breasting out with a new costume, with brand new boots, and the place just loses it.
This is a scary operation. This is one in which I don't know what I'm gonna find till I get in there. And it's basically showtime. For Flame's surgery today, I'm going to start by making incisions through his previous scars and remove his old implants. I will then put in a new pair of implants and contour his breast pockets, fixing the double bubble deformity, hopefully without making any additional scars, so he can live a long, healthy, and hopefully lucrative life for his family.
Hello.
Hello. Hello, Dr. Dubrow.
How you feeling?
I feel pretty good.
You do?
I feel very good, in fact. I actually don't feel like I had surgery yesterday. It was the greatest, and I feel wonderful.
The thing that was challenging about your case was that you had that laxity in the right breast. So the question is, was I going to have to do a lift and put scars on you, which I didn't want to do, okay? So I did not have to.
Yay, pretty tits once again. Pretty
Well,
tits once
yes,
again.
but you know, you're at risk of some things because you had a ruptured implant. I had to do some special work on the right. That this post-op recovery is a little riskier than other people. Flame had a very significant implant rupture, and that scarring and impairment of blood supply could lead to a very significant post-operative complication. Yeah, there you go. That's perfect. That's really good. No scars. No scars.
Looking down and seeing the matching set makes me feel extremely happy and whole. If they look this good now, in a couple of weeks, I'm gonna be dangerous.
Now that's what I'm talking about. Is that good?
That's great. That's a good rack.
Is a nice rack.
Thank you, Dr. Dubrow. I feel great.
My pleasure.
When I decided to get my first set of breast implants in 91, I just thought it was going to be smooth sailing. I just didn't expect this road to be such a long journey, but the recovery now is well worth all the hiccups. Now I have perfect boobs, and the costumes that I'm going to wear is going to shake the room. For the show tonight, I've invited my beautiful children, Jamarcus, Isabella, and Isaiah. We're going to have a really good time. Really good.
So are you guys excited to see your dad perform tonight?
Yeah. It's been a long time since we last saw him. And so yeah, it's really good that we get to see him perform and have fun and enjoy himself.
Definitely. I haven't seen Flame Monroe perform in about 6 months. I'm super excited to see him perform tonight with his new beautiful breast augmentation that I know he's so very proud of.
Ladies and gentlemen, please make a whole lot of noise for the queen, Miss Flame Monroe!
This is what it's all about, making people happy and smile, and the joy and the love and the affection that people have for me. It's great. It is the best feeling ever.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. What's going on, Mary? Hey, what's up, Long Beach? So I want to thank you all. I feel so good now. I got Beverly Hills boobs. Dr. Dubrow and Dr. Nassif, thank you guys so much. You did a wonderful job.
Before my surgery with Dr. Dubrow, I had one boob that was 85 years old and the other one that was 20, and I felt very self-conscious. Now, after my surgery, when I look down, they're both pointing forward, and I feel wonderful. Flame is back, and I'm burning brighter and stronger than ever.
Things have been going so like a whirlwind in my life, and I think I'm the only transgender stand-up comedian that works in the urban arena, but I had to take a step back on a hiatus to raise my most precious gifts, which are my children right there, ladies and gentlemen.
My children mean more to me than anything, so I'm doing this for them as well as for me. The more comfortable I am being me and being Flame Monroe, then the more work that comes. So I'm not turning down anything but my collar right now.
When you see me hit the stage, back up, because I don't want these 200 pounds to fall on me.